Okay, so if you guys aren't aware by now, by the, probably thousands of tweets and thousands of mentions on Reddit, YouTube videos, Cheese Forever, Billy, this is everywhere. But there's a glitch right now that allows you to transfer a weapon's frame to another weapon's frame, provided they're both craftable. And you can also transfer a perk from any weapon that's craftable to another weapon. This requires no resources, no leveling. All you need to do is, if you don't have a weapon that you want to transpose or transmute these perks onto, you need to craft that weapon. So of course you're gonna have to pay the base amount, but that's a small price to pay for stuff like this. Okay, so this is an Oryx that me and my friends were doing. Yeah, you see his health bar? Yeah, yeah. It's pretty balanced. Oryx he dies in a couple seconds, right? And I was the only one with an optimal linear as well. If you have more people with optimal linears, this shit goes absolutely insane. So a lot of people have been asking me, how do you do this? Basically, how this glitch works is when you go to craft something, or when you go to reshape a weapon, right? You have a split second where you can click on something else before it takes you into that crafting option, okay, or that crafting menu. So for example, if I click reshape right now, I go to Rufus's Fury, you'll notice I click it, and there's a brief little window of time before this screen appears where there's an animation where I can click on another weapon. And so what the exploit does is, if you have two weapons and you click one of them and then you quickly click another one, depending on your connection circumstances and your FPS and what's kind of going on in your game, it will take the properties of the first weapon. So it'll whether it's like a rapid fire frame fusion rifle, whether it's like an exotic kind of intrinsic like Dead Messenger, it will take those properties and it will apply them to the second weapon. So for example, right, if I look at my inventory right now, I have a Supremacy with an aggressive shotgun frame. Okay, I have a retrace path with subsistence and kinetic tremors and a rapid fire frame shotgun frame. Okay, a rapid fire shotgun frame. I have forbearance with subsistence, which is not a perk that I can normally get. I have Ikelos hand cannon with Vorpal weapon, target lock, and a rapid fire shotgun frame. I have 2 Eager Edge swords with 2 copies of Eager Edge. And yes, it does send you twice the distance. It's absolutely insane. So this is just a small taste of what this kind of exploit can do. So now you're probably asking, how do you do it? So I'm going to show live how to do it. First things first, there's 2 things you can do to make this a lot easier for yourself. Number 1, you can cap your frames to 30. I tried capping my frames using NPI to like 20. It doesn't really help. Just cap your frames to 30. You could do probably a little bit higher than that, but 30 is a good place. And the reason for that is a lot of Destiny is frame based. It's on a, it calculates, displays items, opens the GUI on a frame basis, right? So what that means is when you click on something, it's going to be slower to do that animation, that transition into the crafting screen if you have less frames. So that's number 1. Number 2, the other thing that you can do is you can slow your connection. So Bungie's a little bit kind of ambiguous on what network manipulation actually means, but a lot of people, what they're doing, very harmless. You can use a VPN if you want. Tons of people play on VPNs, or you can just watch a bunch of 4K YouTube videos, open a bunch of Twitch streams, open another video game. There's plenty of things you can do to kind of throttle your system to make it so that it is easier to transfer these perks from one weapon to another. Okay, so those are the 2 things you can do, right? Those are the 2 things you can do to make this a lot easier. Now I'm going to show you how to actually do it. Okay, so in front of me, I have a couple of weapons that I'm going to use to transfer perks onto a Sweet Sorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and make a Sweet Sorrow right now. So we have a Sweet Sorrow right here. And ignore the Discord noises. I'm in a Discord call right now, but they're all, I'm deafened right now. So let's go ahead and make this Sweet Sorrow. It doesn't really matter what is on it. I'm going to craft it, and we're going to move some stuff onto this Sweet Sorrow. Okay. So, just to kind of start off, if you want to transfer weapon perks or weapon frames from a crafted weapon to another one, the easiest way to do it, some people, you can do it using the shape screen, but that takes a lot of effort because there's a lot of weapons to sort through. The easiest way to do it is empty your inventory of everything but the 2 weapons you want to make the transaction between. So for example, right now, I'm going to try and get rewind rounds from Rufus's Fury onto Sweet Sorrow. All right, so notice I have no other auto rifles in my inventory, so it makes it very, very easy. They're right next to each other. It makes it as easy as possible for me. Okay, same thing goes for, like, let's say if I'm trying to transfer, a hand cannon perk to an auto rifle. make sure that you just have a nice empty screen. Reshape allows you to have just one weapon, okay? Tip number 2, you can use the WASD keys on your keyboard to move between tabs and windows very easily. So I'm just spamming W and S right now, and I'm spamming A and D. And this will allow you to pull perks from like a trace rifle, put them on an auto rifle, and vice versa. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3, all you have to do to do this, so let's say, you know, I want to transfer from Rufus's Fury to Sweet Sorrow. I have rewind rounds on Rufus's Fury, and Sweet Sorrow has, you know, pulse monitor. I want to get rid of that. You just have to click Rufus's Fury and then immediately click Sweet Sorrow. Okay, this is not going to work first try, but you can just give it a couple tries. Again, click Rufus's Fury once and then spam click Sweet Sorrow. So just like this. Okay, it's probably not going to work the first couple tries, but hopefully we get it to work. If it kicks you out, in my experience, if it kicks you out, you kind of have the timing right. Okay, so eventually we're going to get it here. Let's see. It does take a few tries. I've had a friend, it kind of depends on, again, it kind of depends on your connection and frames, but I had a friend who it took him like half an hour to get this done. And before I lowered my frames, okay, looks good. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. So if you notice here, yeah, look at these perks. Yeah, these perks are definitely not the Sweet Sorrow perks, huh? So let's go ahead and put reconstruction, or I think I wanted rewind rounds. Yeah, let's go ahead and put rewind rounds on Sweet Sorrow, and you can only do one perk at a time. So notice how these perks have all reverted to the Sweet Sorrow perks. It kind of updates the UI, so you can only do one perk at a time. So we're gonna put on Sweet Sorrow, boom. I have the rewind rounds that I want, and now I'm gonna get rid of this Rufus's Fury because I don't need it anymore. And let's also. So we have, oh, you said mulligan. Okay, mulligan sounds like it's good. But anyways, we're going to put on rewind rounds. And then I'm also going to put on chain reaction. So I have forbearance on me as well. So we're going to put on chain reaction. Go to the special weapons here. Again, unlock both the weapons that you need. Auto rifles right here. This is simply, I'm going to click A and then spam left click because they're in the same spot, right? So click A, spam left click. And, oh, first try? First try? I don't think so. No. We got to do it again. Okay. Just gonna spam left click here. Oh, that opened forbearance. Try this again. Surely, no. Keep going. But you guys kind of get the idea. I mean, once you do it once, it's pretty much the same thing for everything else. In terms of weapon frames make a huge impact. You can put like an aggressive shotgun frame on a linear, and you'll see the results that I just showed you. Each and every single linear shot is going to turn into an aggressive frame pellet, and each of those aggressive frame pellets is going to do a linear amount of damage, which is absolutely insane. Of course, you've seen the results that I showed you in that Oryx video. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, we are good. Let's go ahead and put chain reaction on this thing. Okay. So we have rewind rounds and chain reaction on an auto rifle, which is pretty awesome. I'm not sure if chain reaction actually works. I was making this auto rifle, and I decided to kind of make a video about it as well. So I'm not actually sure if this works or not, but you know, hopefully it does. I'm gonna need more glimmer, and finally, I'll show you how to move a frame as well. So we want a what do we want on this thing? I think I was gonna put a rapid fire shotgun, but I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna put an aggressive shotgun on this thing. So, again, you know, Bungie's kind of letting us have fun here. There's no chance of getting banned as long as you don't, you know, explicitly use external tools to assist you in doing this. This is all kind of in the game. When this glitch was first found, actually, nobody was using VPNs. People were literally just clicking and clicking right next to each other, like I've shown you. No foul play there. Okay, so I'm going to get an aggressive shotgun. So we're going to do aggressive shotgun. Let's find one of those. I'm going to move the Ragnald in here. And I'm going to take out the until it's returned. So my menu is nice and empty for this. And let's go ahead and reshape. So again, you just go shotguns, unlock, and left click A, spam left click. Hopefully we get it. Probably it's going to take us a couple tries again. Nope. If this isn't working for you for like a really, really long time, then you might want to, again, consider limiting your frames. I mean, I think everybody's limiting their frames for this. And also change your network circumstances. Okay, what do we got? Aggressive frame. There you go. So you see I have a rapid frame, aggressive frame shotgun. There you go. Put on the aggressive frame, and let's give it a craft. So this is a pretty crazy glitch, of course. I mean, I'm sure you've seen what it kind of looks like, but literally this glitch is built into the game. The game literally, it's not a visual bug. The game thinks you have these weapons with these perks. It's in the API. It's literally in the API, which means you get off the game, you get back on the game. Until Bungie restores the game back to its original state, this is not going to change, which is probably the most game-breaking thing we've had in like a while. Yeah, this is pretty insane. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself some glimmer. I'm going to level up my auto rifle to level 7. I'm going to load into a GM, and I'll give you guys a little taste of what this thing does. And then I'll send you on your merry way. You guys can have as much fun as you want with this glitch while it's still here. Enjoy it while it lasts. Let me just level this thing up a little bit. I think I wanted to like maybe level 7. Yeah, probably level 7. Let's put okay, I gotta reshape it again. Okay, let's put I don't know, arrowhead and extended mag. Let's do that. Okay, so we got a big ass mag now, and I don't know, I'm gonna put on like a minor spec, and yeah, I'm gonna load into a GM. So let me actually put this on. So let's go ahead and load into a Grandmaster. Let's see how this thing goes. Double Eager is insane. Yeah, Double Eager is absolutely insane with this. I mean, I can show you that. I'll do that at the start of the GM as well. So brand new auto rifle. Hopefully the chain reaction does work. If it doesn't work, I'll just probably replace it with a normal damage perk. But yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're not going to patch this until at least, you know, the weekend being over. So you guys got a lot of time to kind of play with this stuff. It's going to be pretty fun. All right, here we go. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. that is pretty good. Okay, let's pop over there. Hopefully I don't die. No, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, you guys kind of get it. I mean, you guys just saw the double eager as well. But this thing is insane. You're basically shooting pellet shotgun shots out of the barrel of an auto rifle. You know, I hope I've answered all the questions that you might have about this. I mean, I went into pretty great detail. There's even more combos that people are trying out. I'm sure you'll see posts on Twitter about, like, I don't know, people putting rocket launcher shots into like a trace rifle or something. People are going to test this as far as it will go. They're going to stretch it as long as it can, as long as it can go. So good luck and have fun.